Welcome back to Joe Stunner Boxing. I don't think it's going to surprise many people that the B sample from Jaime Munguia's rematch with Bruno Surace of France has revealed what's called exogenous origin of testosterone. Okay, because he failed the A sample. We knew that, you know that the second sample comes from the same urine sample, so it was inevitable, I think, that something popped up. It wasn't going to be a different result. And Mike Coppinger reports this on the Ring's website. He says, this is the way it is. Now it's down to the British Boxing Board of Control to decide what they're going to do as a punishment. Now, it is possible that this fight would be changed to a no contest, and that is something I would support. I'm sick to death of people failing PED tests and getting away with it. It's an absolute disgrace, and I hate the idea that we simply sort of throw our hands up and roll our eyes and say, well, let them all do it then. No, I don't believe that they're all doing it, which a lot of people state. I think that's just a lazy way of thinking. It's an oversimplification. And why should those who are fighting fair in such a dangerous sport, why should the others get away with it? And that's essentially what they're doing. They're getting away with it. I hate this crap, So I'm hoping that the board are going to overturn the result and call it a no contest. And I mean, Surace is pissed off, understandably so, and he should be pissed off as well. He said that now that Munguia's B sample is also positive, I look forward to the British Boxing Board of Control overturning the result and also taking appropriate action against my opponent. There's simply no place in boxing for this conduct. I'm looking forward to again proving my knockout over Munguia was not a fluke. I would love to fight the winner of the Belanga-Shiraz fight in July. Well, I understand his anger completely. I'm a little bit perplexed, actually. Why? It is the British Boxing Board of Control who are dealing with this, but that fight took place in Mexico. So how did they get their fingers in the jar? I don't know. I'd have thought it was a different commission, but no, apparently it's the British Boxing Board of Control. So we're talking Robert Smith. And of course, Munguia's team are denying it. We want to reiterate that this outcome does not change our position. Jaime did not knowingly or intentionally ingest any banned substance. We remain steadfast in the belief that this result was caused by contamination. Isn't it always? It's always contamination, isn't it? It's never anything straight. And we are continuing to take every possible step to identify the source. Yeah, of course you are. No, I just think the whole thing is fucking bullshit, really. But isn't it about time that someone investigated Eddy Reynoso's gym? Look, let me be absolutely blunt with you. I've always been sceptical of how Canelo Alvarez crafted his body into a 168-pound machine. Always. And when people say, oh, well, you're always saying you don't agree with conspiracy theories and every conspiracy theory is a load of bollocks, which it isn't. Conspiracies do exist. Where's the evidence? Well, the evidence is that he's failed a PED test already, and he wasn't even punished for it, Canelo. And I think he just carried on. They just, they were a little bit more circumspect when they were doing their doing their little cycles. And it would amaze me if Canelo wasn't doing something, or if that team weren't doing something, haven't done something in the past to turn Canelo from a guy who was reluctant to fight at 160 and wanted to wait for GGG to slow down a little bit, to someone who, was suddenly fighting Bivol at light heavyweight and cleaning up the 168 division in, what was it, a year, less than a calendar year, wasn't it, or thereabouts? No, I think that whole Jim needs a good old investigation. Will the WBC do it? Of course not. They are extremely protective of Mexican fighters, especially Mexican legends, which I suppose you could say Canelo is a living legend. But I've always been skeptical of him, and I've always been skeptical of that gym. And the fact that no sooner does Munguia team up with Reynoso and suddenly he's failed a PED test. I mean, I find the whole thing's a damn joke, you know, to me. I'm sick to death of it. And I mean, if I was a Mexican fighter, I'd be thinking I'm getting pissed off with this, because this gym's giving Mexican fighters a bad name, which it is. Yeah, I mean, Munguia says, another quote for you: "I spent my entire career and life doing things the right way. This is no exception. I love boxing, and I'm the first one who wants to clear everything up, because boxing is my life. I can't wait to get back in the ring. We're going to prove that we have never disrespected my sport, my opponents, or misled the fans." Okay. I wonder if he's going to come up with a 2,000-page dossier. Or maybe he'll just shut up shop and not say a damn thing, and then slide under the radar like our friend Dillian White did, who's now getting a big payday against Moses Atama. Anyway, let me know what you think. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with anything I've said? Just leave your comments below. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, please hit the like button, and also subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you very much. I always appreciate you supporting the channel, and I'll speak soon to you. Bye for now.